Warning, this theory contains spoilers for the series. If you wish to remain spoiler-free, please refrain from watching this theory video until you've watched or played at least the first series. However, if you haven't seen the series at high capacity, or at all, and don't mind spoilers, then feel free to watch at your own will. Thanks for listening, and on with the video. Hope's Peak Academy. On the surface, a government-funded school for the privileged elite of society. However, on the inside, a school where you live to exterminate. No student can leave, and if one wishes to leave, they must massacre a fellow student without getting caught. Now, throughout the series, students have been annihilated one after another. Now, what if Monokuma had a set plan on the order in which each student was supposed to flatline? The first piece of documentation that I've thought of for this theory leads me to Exhibit A. Kyoko's punishment was used on Makoto, and we know that Monokuma designed specific methods of punishment for students. However, we're not sure if each student gets a specific, unique to them, method of punishment. Either way, this can be seen during Leon and Mondo's punishment, having their punishments unique to their personality. Anyway, during the trial of Makoto's execution, Makoto was executed instead of Kyoko Kirigiri. Monokuma, but more specifically, the mastermind, needed Kirigiri out of the game, knowing how close she was to cracking open the truth to Hope's Peak. The mastermind planned to frame Kirigiri for Makoto's murder. However, proceeding to that, Makoto was supposed to die in someone's place, but didn't, leading Monokuma and the mastermind's plan off trail. This can show that Monokuma had a plan of some sort to begin with regarding each student's ordered execution. This specific one may have been because Makoto was supposed to die sometime before this point in the lore. This leads me to Exhibit B. In the end credits, after a character has died, the character will appear in the class photo that appears in the end credits. Now, if you've noticed, at the end credits of episode 11, you'd notice that Kyoko Kirigiri appears in said class photo, even though she hasn't been executed that episode, meaning that in Monokuma's plan, she was supposed to be executed. And she actually was supposed to, because Monokuma was rushing the trial in that episode, while the suspicion was fresh on Kirigiri. All the same, Kyoko then placed the accountability on Makoto to further extend her time on revealing Hope's Peak Academy's story. Ergo, with a rushed trial, mixed with Kyoko's recrimination, accidentally led the flock to vote Makoto as the murderer of the secret 16th student, and leading him to an innocent execution. But anyway, Kirigiri said in episode 11 that someone has been killed in Makoto's place, and that was Makuru Ikusaba, the secret 16th student. Now, what did Kirigiri mean by killed in your place? Could be Makoto was supposed to die in the area the body was found in, which was the garden, or she died in the ordered placement of students where Makoto was supposed to die. That's more of what I think personally. Further proving this theory. More evidence proving this theory can be found in episode 12. In that episode, Makoto and Kyoko find a computer in the principal's private quarters. On that computer, there is a video file displaying the former principal, Kyoko's father, interviewing each student individually. That video file was shown and edited as Sayaka first, Makoto second, Byakuya third, and Junko fourth. And after Junko was shown next, Monokuma came along and unplugged the computer. If you've noticed, most characters shown on that video, with the exception of Byakuya, were supposedly killed more early on. For example, Sayaka, Makoto, and Junko. Now, you may be saying, hey, did you say Makoto by accident or what? Now, if you've learned the pattern of the end credit scene, you'd notice that whenever a character dies, or according to Monokuma's plan, supposed to die, that character will appear in the end credits class photo. How do I know this? Well, Kyoko appeared in the class photo when she was supposed to die, according to Monokuma's plan. Even though she didn't die, that is the reason why Makoto is shown on the class photo. He was supposed to die first. Either way, this and the video interviews show that Monokuma has an ordered plan for each student to be picked off. And this didn't only happen to Kyoko Kirigiri regarding the end credit scene. This has happened with the remaining survivors as well. Byakuya, Hiro, Aoi, and Toko. This can show that Monokuma did have a set ordered killing plan for the students. After episode 9, the class photo from there on out contained all students, meaning it began showing all characters on the photo in episode 10. Either way, the reason for that is because episode 9 was supposed to be where everyone died, according to Monokuma's plan. The reason for that is because Aoi heavily blamed herself for the death of Sakura, and if the vote was settled on Aoi, then everyone would have died. And according to the class photo, this is where Monokuma's plan shows its existence. The last piece of evidence I have is in episode 11. In that episode, Kyoko Kirigiri has a line saying, "Suppose things don't always go according to plan." She said that towards Monokuma. And in that scene, Monokuma claimed to being hacked by Alter Ego, aka Chihiro Fujisaki. Now, at a simple glance at this conversation, you may guess that Kirigiri is saying such a thing in recognition to hearing that Monokuma has been hacked. However, if you look deeper and infer, you can theorize that Kyoko is saying this in regards to Makoto's execution, as in Makoto's execution was performed during Kyoko's execution, meaning she said to Monokuma, "Suppose things don't always go according to plan," in regards to his plan have been interfered with once again. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that little theory video about whether Monokuma had a set killing plan or not. If you guys want to see any more lore on Danganronpa, please tell me in the comment section below. Anyway, let me know if you think this theory is true. Does Monokuma really have a set ordered killing plan for the students? I mean, it's hard to tell, considering that this twisted game could play out in so many ways in the lore's reality. But either way, with all the evidence I've gathered, I think it's safe to assume that this theory is true. And personally, I support this theory. But yeah, if there is any evidence I may have missed, please let me know in the comment section below. Or if there's any other theories you'd like to share. And if you've enjoyed this video, why not leave a like, subscribe for more, and with all that being said, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay fresh.